It's too early. I'm tired. I'll do it tomorrow. These are the voices that keep most people average. But if you're serious about changing your life, those excuses end today because no one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you your dreams. You either get it done or you stay stuck where you are. This is the moment where you stop negotiating with weakness and start executing like it's life or death. Step 1, discipline over motivation. Discipline over motivation is the dividing line between those who talk about change and those who actually make it happen. Motivation is like a spark. It flares up fast, it burns bright for a moment, but then it fades. It's unreliable, it's emotional, it comes and goes depending on your mood, your environment, and your circumstances. One good day and you feel unstoppable. One bad day and suddenly the drive vanishes. Discipline, on the other hand, is steady. It doesn't care how you feel. It doesn't wait for the perfect conditions. Discipline is the structure you build around your goals so that even when the fire inside is low, the engine keeps moving forward. People who rely on motivation stop when things get tough. People who rely on discipline keep going because they've made execution a habit, not a choice. When you're driven by motivation, your actions are reactive. You wait for that emotional surge, that I feel like it moment to get started. But life doesn't give you those feelings on schedule. There will be mornings when you wake up exhausted, when your mind whispers every possible reason to skip the hard things. There will be nights when distraction seems more appealing than focus. If motivation is all you have, those are the moments when you fall. But when discipline leads, it doesn't ask for your permission. It doesn't need your enthusiasm. It simply says, it's time, and you move. Discipline creates consistency, and consistency compounds. It turns small, repetitive actions into unstoppable momentum. The real power of discipline is that it builds resilience. When you show up day after day, even when it's inconvenient, you train your mind to operate without negotiating with weakness. You teach yourself that discomfort is not a barrier, it's part of the process. Discipline strips away the drama. It removes the endless debate between your goals and your excuses. It's not about inspiration anymore, it's about identity. You become the person who follows through, regardless of the situation. And once that becomes who you are, you no longer rely on fleeting emotions to dictate your path. You rely on structure, on routine, on the unshakable decision that the mission comes first. Feelings come second. Step 2, excuses kill progress. Excuses kill progress in silence. They don't always show up as loud declarations of quitting. They often whisper. They come disguised as logic, as justification, as good reasons. They start small, a skipped workout because you're tired, a delayed task because you weren't in the right headspace, a missed opportunity because it wasn't the right time. One by one, these excuses build walls between where you are and where you want to be. Every time you give in, the wall gets thicker. The more you rationalize, the more comfortable mediocrity becomes. Excuses make you feel safe in the short term, but they trap you in the long term. They provide emotional comfort, but rob you of actual results. Progress demands action, and excuses are the brakes that keep you from ever gaining momentum. When you start listening to excuses, you start lowering your standards. You accept less from yourself. It becomes easier to justify the next excuse and the one after that. Soon, it's not just about one missed moment, it's a pattern of surrender. Excuses turn your potential into a story that never leaves your head. You convince yourself that circumstances are the enemy, when in reality, it's your willingness to accept those excuses that stalls your growth. The tough truth is that excuses don't care about your goals. They protect your comfort zone, not your ambitions. They give you temporary relief, but permanent regret. While others are pushing through discomfort, stacking small wins, and building momentum, excuses keep you anchored in the same place, convincing you that standing still is acceptable. Excuses also create a dangerous illusion of effort. You might tell yourself you tried, that it just didn't work out this time. You dress up your inaction with carefully chosen words to avoid confronting the truth. But deep down, you know. You know when you didn't give your best. You know when you chose the easy path over the hard one. That quiet awareness eats away at your confidence over time. It makes it harder to trust yourself because every excuse is a broken promise between you and your goals. And the more promises you break, the weaker your self-belief becomes. Excuses might sound harmless in the moment, but each one steals a piece of the future you say you want. Step 3. Own your actions. Owning your actions is the foundation of personal power. It's the moment you stop pointing fingers at the world and start pointing them at yourself. It's the shift from blaming circumstances to taking control of outcomes. When you own your actions, you stop waiting for external forces to fix your problems. You stop relying on luck, timing, or other people to determine your success. You recognize that every decision you make, every step you take or avoid, is shaping the trajectory of your life. It's uncomfortable because it removes the safety net of excuses. It forces you to confront the truth. If you're not where you want to be, it's not fate, it's not bad luck, it's not someone else's fault. It's your choices, and that realization is both heavy and liberating. Heavy because it means the responsibility is yours. Liberating because it means the power is too. When you choose to own your actions, you take away the ability of outside factors to control you. Failure stops being something that happens to you and starts being something you learn from. Setbacks stop being reasons to give up and start being opportunities to adapt. Ownership is not about perfection, it's about accountability. It's standing in front of the mirror and saying, "This is on me." It's deciding that no matter what obstacles come your way, you will find a way through. Not because it's easy, but because it's your responsibility to do so. The people who achieve lasting success don't have fewer problems than anyone else. They simply refuse to give their problems more power than their decisions. They take the hits, they adjust, and they keep moving because they understand that control starts with accountability. Owning your actions also builds trust within yourself. Every time you take responsibility, you reinforce the belief that you are capable of handling what life throws at you. You stop living reactively and start living intentionally. Instead of letting emotions or external noise dictate your choices, you anchor yourself to your standards. You no longer let mistakes define you, but you don't ignore them either. You face them head on, learn, and move forward. This mindset changes how you approach everything: work, relationships, goals, and discipline. It turns you from a passive participant in your life into an active driver of your future. It strips away the illusion that someone else will make things right and replaces it with the clarity that everything starts and ends with your decisions. Step 4. Execute relentlessly. Executing relentlessly is the ultimate measure of strength. It's the difference between people who talk about their goals and people who achieve them. Plans, ideas, and intentions are meaningless unless they are acted upon consistently and with full commitment. Relentless execution doesn't wait for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions, or the perfect mindset. It moves in spite of fear, doubt, and discomfort. It's the discipline to show up every day, even when the body wants to quit, even when the mind searches for excuses, even when circumstances are stacked against you. Execution is not glamorous. It is repetitive, it is exhausting, and it is relentless, but it is also unstoppable. Those who execute relentlessly build momentum that no obstacle can overcome, because their actions are not dictated by convenience. They are dictated by necessity and resolve. To execute relentlessly, you must eliminate hesitation. Indecision is a silent killer of progress. Every second spent doubting or negotiating with yourself is a second lost. Momentum is gained not in bursts of energy or fleeting inspiration, but in sustained, deliberate action. Relentless execution requires a willingness to endure discomfort over and over, to push when the world is telling you to stop. It's easy to start, but the real challenge is in continuing when the initial fire fades. The difference between those who finish and those who quit is not talent, not luck, not timing. It is simply persistence. Every small task completed, every step taken toward your mission compounds. It builds confidence, capability, and results. Relentless execution is a commitment to doing what others won't, to carrying the load when no one is watching, and to trusting that consistency, repetition, and perseverance are what ultimately define success. Execution also demands focus. To act relentlessly is to act with precision, without distraction, without hesitation. It means knowing your priorities and giving them your full attention, even when temptation or fatigue tries to pull you away. It is about mastering your time, your energy, and your choices. It is about refusing to settle for partial effort. Every action must be intentional, every effort concentrated, every step deliberate. Because when you act with relentless purpose, results compound in ways that cannot be undone. Execution becomes a habit, a part of your identity. You stop asking whether it is the right moment and simply act. You stop waiting for the world to align with your desires and instead align your effort with your goals. Relentless execution turns intention into reality and transforms ordinary effort into extraordinary outcomes. Step 5. Adapt and overcome. Adapting and overcoming is the mark of those who refuse to be defeated. Life is unpredictable. Obstacles appear when least expected, plans fail, and the world rarely bends to your will. Success is not defined by the absence of challenges, but by your ability to navigate them. To adapt is to recognize reality for what it is, without excuses, without denial, without resentment. It's about looking at the situation honestly, identifying the variables you can control, and changing your approach when necessary. Overcoming is the action that follows. It's not just about enduring, it's about taking decisive steps to rise above the problem, to turn adversity into opportunity, and to refuse to let circumstances dictate the outcome of your mission. People who fail often cling to their original plan, refusing to adjust when the path ahead changes. Those who succeed adjust, pivot, and attack from a new angle, using every challenge as a stepping stone rather than a wall. To adapt and overcome, you must embrace flexibility without losing your discipline. Flexibility does not mean weakness, and adaptation does not mean compromise. It means understanding that rigid thinking leads to stagnation. Problems are part of the process, and progress demands that you learn how to maneuver through them. Every obstacle presents information: what worked, what didn't, where you can improve. The ones who refuse to adapt are trapped by their pride, their assumptions, or their comfort. Those who embrace adaptation take control of the uncontrollable. They analyze, they adjust, they act. And with each adjustment, they gain insight, strength, and momentum. To overcome is to combine this insight with relentless action. It's the willingness to do whatever it takes, to change tactics while holding fast to your ultimate objective, and to continue moving forward no matter the resistance. Adaptation is not just about responding to external factors, it's also about internal fortitude. Your mindset must be anchored in resilience. Setbacks are inevitable, but they do not define you unless you allow them to. Every challenge is an opportunity to test your limits, to discover capabilities you didn't know you had, and to strengthen your resolve. Overcoming requires courage, the courage to face the unexpected, the courage to admit mistakes, and the courage to take action despite uncertainty. It requires patience when progress is slow and persistence when failure seems imminent. To adapt and overcome is to commit to a mindset where obstacles are not excuses to quit, but signals to adjust and push harder. It is the understanding that victory belongs to those who refuse to be stopped, who see every barrier as a chance to grow stronger, and who turn adversity into fuel for relentless pursuit of their goals. Step 6. Victory belongs to the consistent. Victory belongs to the consistent because success is not built in a single moment of brilliance, but in the relentless repetition of effort over time. It is not the occasional burst of intensity that defines achievement. It is the daily grind, the unwavering commitment to show up and execute, even when it feels mundane or exhausting. Consistency compounds. Every small action, every disciplined choice, every step taken toward your objective adds up. It builds momentum, forms habits, and solidifies skills. Those who rely on occasional inspiration will falter when motivation fades. Those who are consistent, who commit to doing the work day in and day out, develop an unstoppable force that carries them forward, regardless of obstacles or setbacks. True victory is earned through the accumulation of countless small efforts, each one reinforcing the next, until the results are undeniable. Consistency requires patience and endurance. It demands that you resist the temptation of shortcuts and quick fixes, that you reject the fleeting allure of comfort in favor of steady, deliberate action. There will be days when progress seems invisible, when results lag behind effort, and when doubt creeps in. Those moments test your resolve, but consistency is about trusting the process, committing to the work, and maintaining your standards regardless of immediate outcomes. Every day, you honor your discipline. Every time you push forward despite fatigue, hesitation, or distraction, you reinforce the foundation for lasting success. Inconsistency breeds stagnation. The person who gives up, who skips steps, or who waits for the perfect moment will find themselves trapped in cycles of frustration and regret. Consistency, however, creates leverage. It ensures that your efforts accumulate into real, tangible results over time. To be consistent, you must also embrace accountability. You cannot leave your efforts to chance or rely on external validation. Every action must be deliberate, every goal pursued with focus, and every plan executed without compromise. Consistency demands that you measure yourself against your own standards, not the fluctuating expectations of others. It requires resilience in the face of setbacks and the determination to maintain course when obstacles arise. Through this relentless adherence to discipline, habits are formed, skills sharpened, and character strengthened. Those who are consistent do not merely react to challenges, they anticipate, prepare, and adapt, ensuring that momentum never falters. Victory is not an accident. It is the product of daily, non-negotiable effort sustained over time, the result of those who refuse to be swayed by temporary comfort, fleeting excuses, or external chaos. The path to success isn't paved with luck, motivation, or fleeting inspiration. It's forged with discipline, relentless execution, and unwavering consistency. Excuses will always try to hold you back. Obstacles will always try to stop you, but the choice is yours. You can stay where you are, or you can rise. You can give in to weakness, or you can own every action, adapt to every challenge, and push forward no matter what. Victory does not belong to the strongest or the smartest. It belongs to those who refuse to quit, who get up when it hurts, and who commit to the process every single day. So ask yourself, are you going to make excuses, or are you going to get it done? The moment to act is now. The power to change your life is in your hands. Stop waiting. Stop talking. Stop hoping. Execute. Relentlessly. No excuses. Get it done.